Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have. Let's start with Izzy.
Hello, everyone. I am Izzy. Tonight, I am playing Laroon, the Dwarg warrior whose heroic path of the quickened.
Hi, and I'm playing Lucky, the pureblood Aaronlander wanderer.
I'm Keith. I am playing tonight Shax the Powerful, a orcish defender of the Giant-born origin.
Giant-born, giant-blooded, one of those.
One of those.
Hi, I'm Cole. I am playing Torgan, the Dornish human slayer, with the Guardian heroic path.
All right, guys. Welcome. So, this is Midnight. It is, we are playing using the D&D 5e engine. We have some home rules involved in this game. We have also pulled some classes and some class features from Adventures in Middle-earth. The reason we have done that is because the Midnight campaign setting was launched back in 2002, 2003. It was published by Fantasy Flight Games, and it has a very awesome elevator pitch. Super simple. It's basically Lord of the Rings if the bad guys won. So, we stuck to some of those conventions, and this is our game. We are playing through the main module that was printed officially for Midnight. If you guys are interested in it, Against the Shadows, a fantastic website. It's had a ton of fan love over the years, and it's actually, I think, the first setting I ever played like at the table character at. So it holds a special place in my heart. We're going to get to the game in just a second. We do have a couple of announcements. One, we are doing a giveaway on Monday night. We're doing a dice giveaway. We're doing a metal dice giveaway from our friends over at Norse Foundry.
Woo!
Yeah, Norse Foundry. So be in the chat. Be there on Monday night. And at some point during the game, we'll give you a hashtag, and we'll go about doing the giveaway that way. And following up on that, I think we're going to start to be doing some giveaways like once a week on one show out of the week, and we'll rotate it, try to get some love on some different nights, some weird nights like tonight when we do fun and different things. So keep your eyes
on
peeled
Wednesday next week, too.
That's right. Say what?
We're doing some giveaways on Wednesday next week, too.
That's right. Wednesday is a very special event for us. Caitlin, why don't you talk about Wednesday?
I'm doing a re-release book party because I get to publish my book outside of Amazon now. So I will be giving away signed copies of paperbacks, selling these limited, well, right now I only have so many in stock. I will be buying more if they sell well. Candles based on a location of my book. Izzy's already claimed one, basically. Fight for it, people on the internet have too. Based on one of the smells in one of my book locations, made by the amazing Crafty Gamer Shop. They are our friends. We love them. I'm going to be doing a Q&A and signing and giveaway and just like basically talk books. So if you've ever had any questions about the self-publishing industry or my series or just life in general that I feel qualified to answer, I will do so, and it will be fun. That's it.
Okay, well that sounds awesome. What other announcements do we have going on? Do we have anything specific we want to highlight?
Watch Storm King's Thunder on Tuesdays.
There you go, Storm King's Thunder happening on Tuesdays. I'm excited to get back into that. I get to play there. Cole's in charge. He's the one having to run everything, so
It's like herding a bunch of cats.
We go in one direction. You are welcome. You have not seen us take off in different directions. So yeah, we've got all that and more. That's kind of our week. We do our best to give you the shows that we mention. Sometimes things come up, and we want to apologize for those instances in which they do. But we continue to work on bringing you guys some awesome programming. Oh, one more cool thing. The pins from our Kickstarter, Bardic Pinspiration, those are available for order. We have fulfilled almost all our Kickstarter backers.
We have fulfilled everything in the contiguous U.S.
Right.
We have a handful of foreign non-domestic things to ship, but we are doing what we can with those. It's just the post office had blocked mail things for a while, so we couldn't. But those are on their way. The only things that are not going to be there are a couple of the add-ons. So if you were part of the Kickstarter, all of the pins are on their way to you or should have arrived already. If they haven't, please reach out to us. We've got some things that have gone missing in the mail, or returned to us a month after we sent them, which was ridiculous. Something that was going to Georgia, like it was not even going that far, and a month later it reappeared, and I was like, the fuck? Anyway, but we made an executive decision to send all the pins while we're waiting for the rest of the merch to get back from the manufacturers, who one of them was based in China. Our original patch printers were supposed to be in China. They stopped taking orders. Like, we can't. We had to find someone new. So we've had some setbacks, but at least your pins are on their way or should already be there. Thank you to everyone who's been posting that you received them. It's been great to see those pictures. It's been great to hear that they got there and you love them. We love you. But if you have been waiting for the rest of the stuff, they're on their way. If you've been waiting to buy them because you missed the Kickstarter, you can buy them now. There's 30 plus designs on the website now, just waiting for a new home. So they are for you. Go get them. We shipped out enough packages today between pre-orders, the rest of the Kickstarter, and new orders that came in last night that we broke the post office. This woman had to like 3 different people turned us down because they were about to go on lunch, so they couldn't take us because they couldn't start and stop an order. So they turned us over to this one woman, and then she was doing it, and then she had to leave to go get more shipping label printers because hers just ran out because of us. So everyone in the post office hates us.
Plus packages today.
Yeah, it was insane. Because we packaged 40 plus last night. And then woke up to a bunch more orders. So we filled those and took them all. As we're standing at the post office, 4 more orders came in. I was like, no, I'll get to them on Monday.
So just for clarity, if you are in the contiguous US, you can order pins now. We've shipped all those Kickstarters. We are working to get our international and outside the 48 local states out next week. Lanyards and patches are still in production. We've been working with manufacturers, and so that is a bit of a roadblock, but we want to get the pins to you. Them's the breads and butters. Everything else is a drizzle of honey. So we're going to get that stuff to you as soon as we can. That stuff is still coming. So yeah, that's what we got. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes. Our adventure takes place in the world of Erythor. Aerith? Aerith. I forget. Erythor. Aerith. This place. Look at that. Digital power. Untold responsibilities. Our heroes are members of... I'm trying to treat this like any other game, and unfortunately, it's not. Aerith is a world that is suffering beneath the heel, the thumb of the Shadow in the North. Isridor, the Dark God, the only deity this planet has or can know. Some 100 years ago, conquered the free lands of Erenland. Our heroes are in the Calandrin Mountains. They witnessed the fall of Durgis Rock, and with his dying breath, the head of Durgis Rock beseeched them to carry a missive, a scroll-locked tube across the lands to the forest of Erethdor, where the Witch Queen waits their arrival in Caradul. These two places, mountain ranges of the east, the vast forest of the west, these are the few remaining battlefronts that resist Isridor. And they are losing. But with this journey, this long trek, hopefully our heroes can bring a little hope back to lands Aerith. Recently, having been caught between a rock and a hard place, a battalion of Orcish soldiers and a mysterious entity seems to be hunting them. Our heroes escaped beneath one of the Calandrin mountains. They have been working their way through the dark and stumbled upon a nest, a hive of Farron. Otherwise, we might recognize them as Umber Hawks. With those creatures defeated, our heroes continue to search the depths, following ancient dwarven builders' marks that should hopefully lead them to some form of safety. And that is where we begin. You guys have just defeated the Farn, Faarn, as this land would know them. And you have the small Umber Hulks have skittered away. You've crossed the chasm that had the underground sort of river stream had fallen down. Cole, I believe you were interested. You were not here last week, but this week you were told about the Mithril Great Axe that you were interested in taking and attuning, correct?
Yes, I was.
Okay, give me just a second to pop up that up here. I'm gonna find the stats for your Mithril Great Axe. And while I am doing this, if you guys would like to, even if you did it last week, I don't mind, go ahead and roll me a history check to see if you guys can figure something out about the history of the Mithril Axe. I'm going to give advantage to our dwarf, even though you are a dwarg, and you are from the surface. I'll give you a little help there. Because nobody asked for stats for this, and I did not give stats for this last week. Did I? Correct. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Cody was not prepared. Pardon me a moment.
It's okay, we love you anyway.
Thank you. You guys are so kind. You're very sweet.
While
and
you're
kind.
hanging out there in TV land, make sure you're following us on all of the social medias because that will absolutely play into future giveaways. Monday, we're just doing people live in chat, but you're going to have better odds if you are
following us on multiple platforms in the future, which is
In
good.
the future.
In the future.
What about your Patreon?
As always, you are automatically entered into every giveaway if you are any member of our Patreon, even at only $1. And so that's always a good time. You should head over there and join us for even $1 a month. Yay! Thanks for the reminder.
Hey.
You guys all did pretty well. So you all put together, and some of you begin to kind of hum and sing. Maybe you don't sing in the dark and scary tunnel, but if you want to, that's up to you. You do, sure.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a great axe. First level grants proficiency in it, because proficiencies in this game are far more limited than traditional. It is a +1 magical great axe. You receive a +1 bonus to your Constitution saving throws at 3rd level. You guys are not 6th level yet, correct? You're still 5th level?
Nope.
Okay. So then you get that, and there's one more thing, but I need to convert it into 5th edition. I will let you know what it is in just a moment. But as you guys are sitting around looking through the corpses of the Umber Hulk, is there anything you want to try to salvage from those dead monstrosities?
Do we know, can I nature check to see if I know if any of the blood, the whatever, if there's any healing properties or like poison properties we can make from, like anything worth salvaging, basically?
Yeah, make a
Nature check.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh. I'm not gonna burn luck on that because it's fine. It's an 11.
So there's nothing that immediately jumps out at you as being super useful. However, the chitinous shell can be used for makeshift shields or armor. It probably does not have a lot of value here in the mountains where minerals are plenty. The dwarves would have lots of options for other materials to make armor out of. However, in the Erendlands, or places where the Shadow has a much more stringent control, or just people that were interested in non-metallic armor, that could be used as either armor or shields, or even sharpened into like a makeshift like shell weapon. So the shell itself has some practical applications to it.
Yeah, sorry, trying to get our healer in here.
Sure.
So, I would like to then spend as much time as possible collecting that shell to store in a bag so that we can get our healer in here.
Okay. Absolutely. So, yes, you can do that.
Thank you.
Go ahead and
I'll make a check.
Yeah, make a survival check, please.
I will make a survival check. Ah, damn, why can't I roll for shit tonight? 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you collect enough, not for like a breastplate, not for like body armor, but you collect enough for, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 shields.
I will divvy those out specifically to people who shield.
Yeah, I mean they're not exactly shields yet. You do still gotta like put some straps on them. Like a little bit of work goes into it, but you have the base materials.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I do so.
Okay. The other benefit of the Great Mithril Axe is it bestows upon you the benefits of the durable feat. So you get a +1 to your Constitution, And when you roll hit die to regain hit points, the minimum number of the hit points you regain equals twice your Constitution modifier. So. On your history checks, you guys band together, and throughout the halls, you begin to hum, and then, if Shaq has his way, sing, maybe even rap, given it's Shaq. The tale of Uldor. Uldor is a Dwarven folk hero. Dwarven hero. No, there's no folk about it. A legit hero.
A healer appears.
Yeah?
Hey, hey, hey.
A wild
Hey.
Eric arrives.
Wild Eric appears. Maybe.
Maybe. We shall see. What I'm going to do in the meantime...
Is rearrange the screen.
Yes. Do that.
Thank you.
Hey!
Oh my god, you cut everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, naked Eric face.
Right. That is a good point. I forgot that. Yes, I got rid of everything.
Nicely done.
Nerd. Who are you? What have you done with quarantine, Eric?
I'm a baby.
You're a baby.
So we will save the maps for when we need them, but I think having people's faces is a better plan at the moment.
I think you can also just pop in and out of the map screen, and they can just listen to our voices. If we're doing combat, you can like choose what you're sharing on OBS, just like Roll20.
I can. It's
If you wanted to.
the window is odd and small at the moment.
No, that's not what I meant. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I know on OBS.
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
I might be able to fix it. It's another thing.
We're
So,
good.
Yeah, we'll see about
Saturday night. Saturday night's weird, but we're happy to have you, Eric. Hi.
Yeah, I looked down at my phone. I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm watching Drag Race. I'm having a good time. And then I got a message from Izzy being like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, why wouldn't I be okay? What's this 7 messages up here? Oh, dear.
that.
Time is a weird construct right now. No one's upset
wobbly.
over people like fucking up time during quarantine. It's weird. It's weird as
sense.
shit.
Everything's a lie.
So,
Time doesn't exist.
well, so here we go. The hero Poldor is famed for the long duel of Hanagor Pass. It is an epic sort of song and poem. Poldor single-handedly held the pass against a large orc raiding party in a fantastic battle that lasted nearly a full day. Legend has it that the axe and dwarf sang together during the battle, and that the orcs retreated at dawn of the second day rather than continue to fall to his blade. So it is Dwarven War Axe formed entirely of mithril, from its handle to its double-bladed head, which gives it a +1. I'm just going to go ahead and make it magical because dumb to an old 3.5 issue of pluses without magic. We're not doing that today. 3 golden rings encircle the handle, and we've gone over those abilities. So
As Torgen like grabs it, he'll look at it and just go and start humming.
Far over.
Yep. And he's just like, and now he'll randomly just start humming at certain points in time.
Nice.
Some weird like dwarven, some weird like whatever dwarven folk song that he has in his head at that time.
Sure, sure. I will say, Torgen, your pronunciation is atrocious.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Yeah, it is terrible in all the best ways.
I'm probably saying multiple like swear words accidentally.
Yeah, but there's something endearing about the enthusiasm that you have as you are attempting to share in this bit of dwarven heritage, you know. So, make sure this is doing what I want it to do. A little bit. It kind of is. Okay. Anything else that you guys would like to do before you continue through the mountain pass? Okay. You guys continue to set out, keeping a low, quiet profile. And yes.
I'm sorry. We didn't have this is continuing from that last battle. We haven't had a rest or anything, correct?
You can take a short rest now, if you would like.
Short rest doesn't change much.
Okay. I mean, if people need to roll hit dice,
Yeah, does anybody need it? Like, I never got hit because range. But
I think-
Laroon got fucked up.
Yeah, I think Olaroon and Shaq took
Nope,
some.
just Laroon.
Shaq got hit crap.
No, I'm saying it's not Olaroon. Different show.
Yes.
Different show.
My bad.
And different
right.
actor, so I was confused.
I have 2 hit points, so maybe a short rest would be good.
Yeah, we short resting, bitches.
You guys go ahead and take a
Keep the
short.
healer alive, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and take a short rest, so that you guys can roll your hit dice, and you recover any abilities that you may have used on the previous short rest.
So this is where my math was at last time I got... It was not last fight, it was the fight before. I took 6 points of damage, so I have 41 hit points normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote 41 minus 6 equals 45. That was not even close to correct.
35.
Was it supposed to be 35? Was I
Yeah.
right? Okay, good. I was like, the fuck did I do? Okay,
So
now I feel
not-
slightly better.
Not the farthest from wrong.
It was the only thing I did getting hit wise though, and it was like 2 episodes ago, so I'm fine now. But I'm not here to mess. I'm just here to make pretty things and shoot people.
Sounds good. Everybody up to date on their hit points?
Yep.
For those of you that don't know at home, because we are using some home rules and some old setting stuff, mostly items and things like that, there is no D&D Beyond for any of this, so they're having to do it old school, pen and paper and
Listen, I prefer that anyway. I get really stressed out by all the electronics. I prefer to have a giant ass book with tabs and highlighters and like I'm Hermione Granger, bitch. She would not appreciate any of the modern day things that are going on. She'd be like, "Give me my quill, give me my scrolls. I'm fine."
I don't like it.
I know you don't, millennial.
you're younger than he is.
I'm aware I was being ironic. Also, I'm not. I'm 6 months older than he is.
Oh, all right. Well,
He just turned 30, right?
February, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 6 months older than he is.
oh.
Yeah, that locked and loaded.
Everybody good? 6 months? All right. Hit points done.
He was watching Love Is Blind. He knows how important it is that age differences be. I
hate her. I hate her. But we're not.
She's the worst. Sorry. We'll talk.
With your short rest completed, you guys begin to trek your way into mountains. A noise begins to creep through the echoes, and it lies distinctly in front of you. you can tell it is battle. It is a sound you're all familiar with and growing more familiar with by the day. But unlike the sounds of beast and monstrosity that had alerted you to the presence of these Farn, this has the ring of metal to it. The sounds of metal bashing against other metal, mixed with grunts and moans of human, mortal men, women, creatures. Go with that. Humanoids.
I was going to say, I speak Erlander. Is there any chance that I can tell what language, if it's Erlander they're moaning in?
So seems no, it is not Aaronlander. It is Orcish, and you think Dwarven?
I can speak both of those.
Same.
Okay.
Me too.
So it is. So it's tough to get. It's tough to understand what's being said. It is just sort of the drum and thrull of battle. Short commands, get him, circle them, don't, and then sort of yelling and grunting and it's that sort of fog of war, just sort of cacophony that is, you can hear them sort of yelling back and forth. So it sounds to be very fever pitched at the moment. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to stealth.
Okay.
If we can. I just, no. And, try to sneak a little
Yeah.
closer to hear and see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You guys
With
can.
a different dog.
If you guys would like to move slower, you can make stealth checks.
Please.
If you want to try to keep a normal pace and stealth, you roll at disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. I suck today.
Can I cast invisibility on myself, thus giving myself advantage?
You can. However, this is currently an auditory-based stealth check, so it does not offset the disadvantage. Being invisible doesn't help you move faster by not making noise. Being invisible keeps people from seeing you.
All right.
And
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
the dwarven half plate ensures that we are not at disadvantage for stealth, right? That was part of the deal, right?
If that is part of the deal, that is part of the deal. Yes.
Okay. Who no? That's a 6.
I am not going to stealth. I'm going to try to get a little bit ahead of the party, like
Okay.
20, 30 feet, and just get there quicker.
You are absolutely moving twice as fast as they are. Everybody sort of crouches low and they begin to watch their steps creeping along. My apologies, Eric. Do you still want to cast invisibility on yourself?
Yeah, just for my own safety, I'm
That's-
casting invisibility.
Absolutely. I just wanted to make sure I was up to date with you. You begin to sort of creep forward carefully, some of you doing a better job than others. You're not tremendously quiet, but there's good news. One, it seems that these people are not immediately around the corner. And two, they very much seem distracted by their own issues. Laroon, you get 30 feet past the party. Are you going to continue to move faster than them?
So I'm wanting to keep up a steady pace, but I don't want to be more than a round or two away from the party.
Right, which I get.
Yeah, I can catch up real quick. Don't worry about that.
Just shout if something goes wrong. We'll catch up.
I rolled a 17 on stealth for what it is worth.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
I'd say it's worth about 17 points.
By comparison with the other people, they would not know you are there, especially if you are invisible. So, as you guys are running, up first, Laroon, you see you round the corner, keeping that steady pace with the rest of your party. You round the corner in the hallway to see about 30, 40 feet away. There are two orcs surrounded by what looks like two dwarves surrounded by what looks like a dozen or so orcs. They are fighting back to back. You can see piles of corpses around, both orcish and dwarven, in nature. And just as you are watching, one of them falls, and the other one is clearly on his last legs. He is bloodied. What would you like to do?
What Izzy would like to do is hide, but what Laroon would like to do, he sees orcs.
Yes, he does.
Kill.
Okay. Then I would like everyone to flip for initiative.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nice.
I'm grabbing the music. You're good. But
Thank you.
Jack,
Oh, I have to adjust my deck because that is very wrong.
Yeah, put the bad guys on a 6. If somebody can fill that out for me in the chat, so that I can move things.
Yeah, just reminding me because I'm having to not use if I have +3 initiative, I just get rid of.
2, 3, and 4.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And this. I'm going to say that the rest of the party is 2 rounds behind Laroon. So let's go ahead and round that. I'm going to say 90 feet. So 1 full round of dashing, and then another round you could move into space. Let me make your icons movable, and then I will we'll begin to. There you go. I'll play. I have to populate some bad guys.
oh good, you called them bad guys, so I don't feel bad about them being attacked.
The orcs? Yeah.
Yeah,
In this game.
I know. I assume, but like, look at our party.
I know. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that too. But in Midnight, it is. It acts in a Tolkien-esque simplicity of good and bad. Not always in that doing the right thing is easy, but you know who the bad guys are. So, I apologize, guys. We are working on Okay. Who's up first?
I think it's between me and Laroon.
I mean, you would have I believe you have the higher dex than I do.
Yeah.
What's your dex? Probably. Mine's +3, so.
Yeah, I've got a 14.
And you're where?
So this is that's Laroon,
Okay.
and then
And we're further back than
you
that,
guys
actually.
are yeah, you're 90 feet back.
Okay. Well, I can catch him
Okay.
on a dash.
On a dash, you can catch him. So yeah,
Yeah.
you are 90 feet from Laroon specifically.
All right. So I'm going to not quite use all of my movement, but basically to get
Okay.
up right next to Laroon. And do I see them?
Yes, yeah, you do. You see everything that is out on the board right now.
And then I would also like, this is up to you as far as your call, because I've been running my ass off to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
On how much I can do this, but if I see all of them, can I try and act like can I try and deceive?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
I think it's going to be a disadvantage.
That's all right.
yeah.
I will actually take that if you want. But,
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just basically yelling, "Get back here!" Which
Okay.
is also, yeah.
Are you
No.
using
yeah, 'cause-
your bonus action to dash, your step of the wind?
Yes.
Okay, so you're burning that key point. All right.
Oh no, I'm not. Is step of the wind? Do I have to do that? Yeah, because bonus action dash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would. So.
Okay.
I don't actually know if I have step of the wind.
Everyone does.
Yeah. Yep, correct. I do.
Okay.
So I've got a ton of jump that I can do too. Woo! All right, let me just mark that off. So rolling that deception check.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll it.
Thank you.
I'm going to transition to. Here you guys go. You can kind of see the board that they are looking at.
So that's a 14.
A 14.
Oh, hold on, at disadvantage.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Disadvantage.
Also, that looks great on the Twitch. Thank you.
Good.
Still a 14.
Still 14. Okay. So you can tell looking at them, there are traditional sort of orcish soldiers, and then there are these bigger dudes. Okay. Oh, he should not be there. They're all the same. The bigger ones are in full plate, and you recognize as you are yelling at them in Orcish that these guys probably are officer status.
Great.
They are unlikely to listen to anybody else.
That's I was yelling specifically at Laroon, who is rolling up first.
Oh, I understand now. Okay. That
I am chasing down this.
this errant running dwarven bastard.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Up next, Laroon.
Do I play into the deception or anger?
That's up to you, my dude.
He's angry. He just saw another dwarf go down. He's fucking pissed. He's gonna charge in to the first one he can get to.
Okay. So you see the map there. Go ahead and move yourself. Yeah, each square is 5 feet. So there you go. Yep, that's 20 feet of movement right there.
Yep. And bonus action activating burst of speed.
Okay,
He's gonna hit him.
do it.
Natural 20.
Hey, nicely done. Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
So because of Savage Attacker, I get to roll an additional weapon die.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to, and I rolled both 7s. So that's 14 to 28 plus 5 for.
So what that means is that instead of rolling 2d8 on a critical, you roll 3d8. It doesn't mean you roll 2d8 and double it, because then you're rolling 4 weapon dice instead of 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna bounce back and forth between the map and you guys. Just heads up.
Not a problem.
So that's going to be 24 points of radiant damage on the first hit.
Ow, that's first hit is more than enough as your family heirloom of a hammer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of the hammer comes crushing down on this normal orcish soldier. The burst of radiant light sort of whitens out his eyes, and he crumbles to the ground, dead.
Moving on to the next one.
Yeah, you do have some movement here. Yeah, so that guy is one of the commanding soldiers. He has the heavy plate armor on, just letting you know.
Yep. Gonna attack him with my second attack.
Okay.
I don't think a 12's gonna hit.
12 barely. No. For the plate armor, it's an AC of 18. So yeah, 12 does miss. Anything else?
Burst of speed. I'm gonna hit him again.
Do it.
While this is happening, Cole, is your icon a wrestler?
Yes. Yes.
I just realized. I just looked and saw.
So I'm gonna. Here we go. We're gonna transition over here. For those, I'm gonna move Cole for growing purposes. So this is who Cole has chosen
Amazing.
as his icon. We made fun of him for being the King of Kings, Triple H, in previous games. So he played
I'm
into
so
it.
excited. I'm playing as my literal boss, and it's really weird.
Yeah. Make sure you tell him that sometime. Hey,
I will. I will never tell him.
Use your face in a D&D stream. How does that make you feel?
That'll go over well.
Yeah, super smooth. What was your third attack, Laroon?
24 to hit.
24 does hit, yes.
And that's going to be 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 8 points of radiant damage. You can tell that these guys are bigger. They're not quite shack sized. But, I will give Shaq, since you've now seen them, I'm just going to give this to you and Laroon. Jack, you would have shared with them. There are some orcs which in recent, which the shadow is now beginning to breed or enhance with ogre or giant blood. Not giant blood, ogre specifically. You are special being giant blooded.
I am special.
Yes.
I'm a snowflake.
You are a special boy. Okay, so the radiant hammer crushes into his armor. It does sort of wash over him, but he shakes it off and
Die, orc filth!
And up next, who's up next?
I think I am with a Jack.
Okay.
Yes, right? Yeah, it was Ace. Jack.
Yep.
Yeah. Then Torgan, then bad guys, I think. So I'm gonna move. Diagonals are still 5, right?
That is correct. In 5th edition, diagonals are 5.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, there. I'm gonna be in half cover.
Okay.
Because theoretically, if wearing my quiver ignores half cover for them, it should also ignore. I should be able to shoot past that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. So
Yeah, you
I am
kind
going.
of reach around and shoot past
Yeah,
it.
good.
I will
Just
say
making sure.
There's like 1 or 2 guys you probably can't get line of sight on.
That's fine. I don't need to right now. They're not the ones surrounding my boy.
Yeah, it's-
this guy I'm gonna hit.
Which go ahead and ping it. Yeah,
This
you can
one,
shoot that
yeah.
guy. Yep.
I'm gonna. So. Also, I like the jumping back and forth map and us. It looks very, very clean.
Good. I'm glad. It's a new
Nerdy things.
We continue to do new things with technology.
Hell yeah. Good. Amazing. That was a natural 17, by the way. Do I have to add things right now, or does it? Am I good?
Armor class is 18. You're good.
Oh, okay, that's what to say. Okay,
yeah.
amazing.
Natural 17 plus.
So that is with my D8 of piercing, and it's with that longbow. I add proficiency to the damage as well, and +2 damage to all servants of the shadow, which these are.
Yep.
So that is 6 plus 6, so 12 plus my proficiency. 15 plus 2, 16, 17 points of damage. We moved.
I know. I'm fixing.
God,
I
put it
am
back.
fixing. I'm fixing.
We're in a wall.
Oh
So
my
that's,
lord.
what did I say, 17 points of damage to that first guy?
Yes, 17.
How's he
points of
looking?
damage.
Is he one of the
still
armored
up.
ones?
He's still up.
He's
yeah.
still, okay, I'm gonna hit him again then with my second attack.
Okay.
Because I have that. Okay, that's a natural 12, but to hit is 16. So 8 or 6, 18.
18. Yes.
Exactly 18. Yeah. D8, so 7. $18 points of damage.
Okay. So
Got one
that
higher
is-
than last time.
That is a total of 35 points
17.
of damage.
Yeah, 17 plus 18, sure.
Okay. Great.
Yeah?
Sorry. Yes.
How's he doing?
That is exactly what you needed. Actually, one over. He had 34 hit points as the 2 arrows come whipping out around the corner. The
welcome.
Icewood bow lending its your skill to the shot. That one is defeated.
I realized last week I was not adding the proficiency to damage properly. I replaced something. I added on top of the stuff I'm already supposed to be adding. Like
Nice.
I like weakened myself last week and I was shooting way less than I should have. So, yeah.
Okay. Nicely done there. Then we said it was Torgan or the bad guys.
Me.
Torgan.
I rolled an 8.
Yep, you beat my 6. Go for it, Torgan.
So I cannot reach anyone within my 30 feet of movement. So what I will do is use my action to dash.
Okay.
Because I don't think I've gotten the unarmed, and plus I'm not. So I will move up to here. And bonus action
Motherfucker.
rage.
Not you. Sorry. Bonus action raid. So you were 90 feet just from that pass.
Cody, you can just undo it. If
Oh,
you press undo, like the
Undo.
the usual.
Undo.
Uh-oh.
It's not undoing.
Sometimes if you don't realize, if you don't do it right after what you've done, it'll like save what keeps happening. It's terrible. It's really annoying.
Fix that, roll 20. Fix it.
Because I was pressing Control and not Alt. I'm so sorry, guys. I just wanted to make things line up, and that was my bad. So, moving you back real quick, Gorgon. Gorgon, you were 90 feet from these two people. So 60.
Oh, okay. So
Go ahead.
Okay, so these are 30 feet. Each square is like 30 feet.
I just put you somewhere on the map. So
Okay.
you were realistically, you were way in the back.
Yeah. Well, I will just get. Then I will get as close as I can. I will. That's,
Okay.
that's all I can do. I'll use my action to dash.
Okay. So you action dash. Yeah, that puts you 5, 10, 15. So we can call that a realistic-ish position for you now.
Okay.
Okay. Bad guys, correct? 6. Yes, bad guys.
And also Valus.
Valis, what is your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 14.
You beat the big guys, and you beat the... You're up, Valis. Do it.
Action to dash and movement to get within 30 feet of the folks who are down at the bottom there.
Yep. So that's a realistic position for you now. Yeah, that's good. So that is your action. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
No, I don't see anything good at the moment. I'm still invisible for what it's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is worth a lot. So the bad guy is coming up on the rear on the 6. So this is the orc that was, or excuse me, the dwarf that was already KO'd. We're going to put that on him. These two, 1, 2, 3 orcs are going to come up and attack the remaining dwarf that is there. Okay. Well, after the... So 2... We're going to see. Okay. So this orc and this orc are going to KO the standing dwarf, but they don't have time to put the finishing blow on him. So effectively, he is now making death saves. And these closer guys are going to rush in on Laroon. 5, 10, 15. Those guys are going to rush in on Laroon. The guys back here are going to step around, now seeing new individuals. And they are going to make some ranged attacks at Lucky and... Lucky, I didn't charge you the right number of movement, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these guys closer. It's okay. It's easier to move them up than to move you back and take away your damage. So.
Okay.
That's where everybody is. That was my bad as a GM. I was messing with the map. Aha. So, let's make some attack rolls. Against Laroon, the 3 regular orc troopers, orc soldiers, excuse me, are going to make their attack rolls. The 10 is going to miss. 15, I'm pretty sure, misses you, Laroon. 21.
That'll hit.
Okay, 21 does hit. So, flipping back to the map. So sorry. So that is going to be D12 plus 3, 7 points of damage to you, Laroon. And then the Ogre Blooded is going to just come crashing down with its great axe twice. 14 is the highest, so that is going to miss you, Laroon.
Yep.
And I just discovered those with the ogre blood can dash as a bonus action. So there's going to be 5, 10, 15, 5, 20. Okay. They are going to come dashing into melee with Lucky and with Torgon. And they are going to make 2 attacks. 2 against Lucky, 2 against Torgon. I'm going to start with Lucky. So Lucky, that is a 23 and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I think they'll hit.
Okay. So for each of that is D12. Ooh, he rolled real high on the damage. So that is
Hey, Eric, I'm so glad you're here tonight.
31 points of damage to Lucky.
Huh.
And 18. Yeah, that's going to hit Torgon as well.
Oh, I thought that was also to me. Sorry.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope. Time to play the game, folks.
She ain't looking so good.
And 20 points of damage to you, Torgon. But you are raging, correct? I apologize. Yes or no? Can't hear you.
You're muted.
I wouldn't have probably been in if I didn't know that they could have dashed. I wouldn't have been raging anyway.
Okay. Even if you had been able to move that close. Okay.
Yeah. If I didn't know
That
that
they
they
could
could
dash.
have made it to me in that, I wouldn't have raged.
Okay.
So you're
So
good.
there you go. 20 points of damage to you, Torgon. And then the last orc is going to hurl a javelin at Lucky. It's going to go wide and miss with a 9. So that is it for the bad guys. Anybody left on this round? I think that's it. New round.
Are those Batman cards, Eric?
Yeah.
I love them.
Them's his
I didn't
Batmans.
see last time. Yeah.
Once I get to play Almost Got 'Em, it's a poker game based off an episode of Batman the Animated Series, and it is fan-friggin-tastic. It's a poker game mixed with werewolf, and I really want to play it.
That sounds fun.
That's incredible.
I remember the series. It's all the villains sitting around playing a poker game, telling it's like vignettes of the time they came closest to defeating Batman. It was-
Exactly. And then the hook, sorry to ruin a 10-year-old cartoon for people, but
30.
the hook is that Batman is actually in the card game playing with them. And so one of them is actually Batman. And so the point of the game here is that one of you has the Batman card, the rest of you have different cards for different villains, and you're all playing to get a certain hand, and you kind of see what people are going for, and everyone tries to find Batman before he arrests everybody.
Amazing. I
It's
love
fantastic.
it. All right, cool. I'm up first.
Yes, you are lucky.
And
on
I'm
the
gonna fight
ace.
for my damn life.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't take an attack of opportunity. I'll die. So I am going to just fight my way through.
Mhm.
So she drops bow and the short swords, both of them. So why didn't I write down? Is the short sword a D6?
Yes,
Thank you. Sorry.
you're good.
D6. And I'm allowed to use them as finesse weapons, so I get to use my dex. Good. Thank you. God. Okay. I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
And it's yeah. First one is nat 15 plus shit, so I
Yep.
think I'm good.
You'll
Yeah,
hit.
good. Not gonna worry about. All right, D6. I get to do plus 2 damage. Servant of the Shadow, 4. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus attack stab with the offhand weapon.
Okay.
That's gonna miss very, very badly.
Before you stab with the offhand weapon, don't you have a second attack at 5th level?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I was gonna do that after.
Okay, great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I just for my own head. That's how I go.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a. You know what? I am about to die. I'm gonna burn a luck.
Okay.
To re-roll that shit because it was awful. The offhand is a short sword as well. It's the exact same.
Yeah.
Damage. Ooh, that's better.
Oh, because you have the 2-weapon fighting
I have
style.
the thing. Yeah, the 2-weapon
Got
fight.
it.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. So that is a. Shit. That is only a. Hold on. Yeah, that's only a 16 to hit.
Okay. So the 16 misses. You still have 1 attack remaining.
I know. I'm using it.
Mhm.
15. I miss. Shit. Okay. Okay. I have 1 luck left, by the way, if I don't die right now.
Okay. So Lucky, that is it for you. Then
Yeah,
we go
Probably,
to
actually.
Torgan. On a king. There's Torgan. There are the bad guys.
For some reason, I couldn't find my my mute button.
You're push to
in my-
talk.
Yeah, it's dumb. But so I will trigger my battle rage, my
Okay.
battle fury,
Yep.
and as I do it, all you hear is he just goes do 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 do, and he just takes a bunch of swings. And I get advantage on if my target is threatened by at least 1 ally, so that's either one of the ones in front of me.
Yep. Which one would you like to target? The one that attacked you or the one that attacked Lucky?
The one that attacked Lucky, because
Okay.
she's closer to dying than I
Hey,
am.
thanks.
Okay.
I'm also gonna use Great Weapon Master on this.
Okay. Great Weapon Master. So your target
I
is-
don't think a 15 hits.
15 does not hit. No.
Okay. Second attack. I'm still gonna go Great Weapon Master because it's all or nothing.
Okay. Going big or going home?
Yeah, and that's a 22.
22 does hit. Go for it.
Okay. So I'm rolling a d12 now. Ooh, that's not great. 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points of slashing damage. Okay. It is well and bloodied at this point, but it is not defeated. You use your bonus action for that. So I think that is it for you, Torgan. Looking over here, Torgan on a king. We have Shaq and Laroon. Shaq, you are up first. What do you got? Shaq the Powerful.
All right. Like to just. That's not gonna cause because I'm still in
Yep.
melee with him,
Yep.
and I'm gonna just take some swings with the hammer.
Okay. Oh, the Urutuk axes. So they're
axes, pardon me.
twin
I
axes.
keep thinking. Yep. Right. So gonna roll the first one. 13 plus 7, so dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
And the damage was D8.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see if the other one hits first.
Go for it.
On the second attack. No, it
Ooh.
certainly does not.
But because these are magical weapons, they do not suffer any degradation in
Thank goodness.
ability.
So that is 11 points of damage.
Okay. 11 points of damage. There you go.
And
Bonus
your
action?
flurry of blows
Yeah, go for it.
for a little. Doing the thing. 15 plus 6.
Yeah, that'll hit. 21 hits.
Yeah, these are the ones who are 18 plus, right?
Yeah, these guys are 18 plus.
And flurry of blows is 2 attacks,
2 attacks.
just in case. Yeah, they both hit.
Absolutely.
And
Because you are giant blooded, you get a d6 instead of a
Yep.
d4.
and with those, I get 8 plus 6. Math.
14.
Math is fun.
I got you.
14. Yep.
14 points of damage to Buddy. Yeah, he's bloodied as well. You can see them sort of snarl as you. I'm guessing you're throwing elbows, or what sort of flurry of blows are you?
It's axe, kick.
Kick.
Well,
Nice.
actually, just 2 roundhouse kicks. Just yeah.
All right. Yeah, just gonna double up on the roundhouse. Nicely done.
And can I do my? I can. Can I try a stunning strike?
Yes, you can. So they need to make
So
a
I would-
save. What type of save is that?
Con save.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. 20, a natural 18 plus. I'm pretty sure that's
It
gonna
definitely
save.
saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 plus is the.
Mhm.
But had to try it.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Constitution saving throw, they have a +4. Just a heads
Cool.
up there.
We short rested too, didn't we?
You did. So you did recover your.
does
your key
matter.
points. It does.
Okay.
Get
Cool,
them bad
thank you.
boys back.
That ends my turn.
Nicely done, Shaq. Laroon.
Going hog wild in here.
Okay, I'm gonna flip us over to the map. Let us see. You are surrounded, my buddy. Here. Quite so much dead map space.
I'm gonna go for this one first.
Go ahead and ping it. Okay, got it. Starting on the south side.
A 22 to hit.
Absolutely, yeah, that's gonna hit for sure.
Uh, 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 9 points of radiant damage. Nice.
Second attack. Natural 17 plus 8.
Yeah, these guys have real low armor. I think the ordinary troopers, they're just wearing like some hide armor on, so they have an AC of 13.
For 11 points of radiant damage.
11 points of radiant damage. The follow-up strike on this guy right here is going to defeat him. He drops to the ground. The radiant energy sort of scorching and burning over his face. Back over to you, Laroon.
Burst of speed attack
Mm-hmm.
on that one right there.
Ping it again for me. I'm sorry. Got it.
Natural 16
Yeah, hits.
for max damage. 13 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, 13 points of radiant damage. He is barely holding on. He's down to 2 right there. Oof.
Action surge.
Okay, going with the action surge. 2 more attacks.
Natural 15.
Nice. Same guy?
Yep, and that's a 7 on the die plus 5.
Absolutely. He is down and out. 2 orcish corpses drop to the ground right there. And you get 1 more attack, Laroon. Next guy up. Got it.
Working my way down the line.
Mm-hmm.
$14
Does hit.
for 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 7 hit
And
points.
then, bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
Okay. You second wind with your bonus action. Nicely done. You pick up those hit points. After Laroon, Bad guys are on a 9. But it is bad guys before you, Valis. So sorry. Okay. So, what is on the screen right now? Let's get to the map. Starting with these orcs right here. They are going to move up over here. And then this orc is going to move up over here. They're going to continue to surround Laroon, watching their brethren fall. He's actually going to stand not on top of the corpse, but that's for movement. And this one, having seen the giant Shaq the Powerful betray his orcish brothers, is going to come running up over here. So let's do standard orc attacks. That is 1, 2, 3 on Laroon, 1 on Shaq the Powerful. We'll do Laroon first. Not a D100. We're rolling 3D20. Each one has a +4. So the 15 and the 13 will miss. Pretty sure the 23 hits.
Nah.
Well, too bad. That is 5 points of damage. For those of you, 23 does hit, right? Don't make them. Okay, good. I had to transition back to show that. Don't make people think that I'm just being.
Yeah,
a
don't
dick
be like
to
that,
you.
buddy.
It's all good. All right, back to the map. So those were the 3 basic attacks on Laroon. Oh no, not advanced roller. Need that. And then a D20 check-in, natural 19. 23 is going to hit Shaq the Powerful. And a 1d12. +3, 7 points of damage over here to you, Shaq. Oh, you filled in your hit points. Nice.
I did.
Nicely done. Okay. That is it for the regular ones. The Ogre Bloods are up next. We're going to start with this bad Mamma Jamma right here. He is going to drop his 2 Great Axe attacks on Laroon. Neither of those are going to hit. 13, 15. Doesn't matter. 14, 15 is the higher. I know your armor class is what, like 18?
20.
20. You have a shield. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So over here, Ogre Blood. Oh yeah, doing it in the red bar is good like that. I should do that more.
Yeah, doing it in the red bar, it just like pops up. So it's like a whole, like it shows above your head, so you know I'm dying.
But the red bar does the health?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Or if you, maybe it's just having a slash in it. Does that?
No, it's 10 out of 41. It just does it. It's bar 1 or bar 3 /blank. So I did that.
Oh, you like went into the thing and edited it. I got you. Nice.
I don't know how else to do it.
I just click on the circles.
Oh, that's, I guess, a way. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nicely done,
Hey,
guys.
buddy. It knows. Yours is fuller. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave my guys in those green boxes for now. We'll play with that more in the future. So, this guy is going to. Yeah, we're gonna start with an attack on Lucky, and then we'll make.
That's why I put them there. We all are gonna know if I die right now.
Ooh, natural 1 for the first one. So his. I'm gonna see if his axe breaks. I'm gonna roll a percentile. 33% chance his axe breaks. He's over 50. It doesn't break. But I'll give him disadvantage on damage this turn. He's gonna follow up with a second attack on Lucky. 16 + 5, 21 will hit. And roll 2d12s. I'm gonna take the lower. So that is. It's unfortunately doesn't make a difference. You're still going to go to 0.
Yes,
that is
I am.
11 points of damage.
Hey, that's terrible.
The Lucky goes unconscious. And then over here on the other Ogre Blood, he's going to split his attacks between... Shaq over here just went and attacked him. That's not nice. So he's going to... split his attacks. First one up, Torgon. That is a 21 to hit. Second one up is Shaq. That's going to hit with a 23. 2d12. Torgan, you're going to take 5 reduced to 3 points of damage. Shaq, you are going to take 11 points of damage. Oh, Laroon fell.
Sorry, I was trying to get the bar thing.
Oh, the bar thing. Oh, up top. Yeah, I think if you click on the like cog wheel, and then it'll say bar, and you fill those in. Oh, you filled it in on green. Try it on red. I guess red is where. Oh, I don't know. Huh.
I did the bar.
Yeah, you did.
You know, guys, I don't know how to change that, so I'm gonna let y'all play with it. That's it for my Ogre Bloods. So that is it for my guys. And last but not least is Eric. Valis, your turn.
All right, guys. So I've been spending this entire time coming up with a plan that will either work and it'll be miraculous, or it'll fail spectacularly.
Amazing.
Cool. There's no in-betweens here. This is either going to win us or kill us. Okay. First things first. Valis is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can move you. Okay.
I just wanted to give you a knowledge base. So I'm going to move right to there.
All right, hold on. So you move 5. You can move through your ally, 10, right? And then when you move here, the Ogre Blood is going to get an attack of opportunity on you. And then
At disadvantage because I'm invisible.
Oh, you are invisible. That's right. Yep. Okay. So, and then the other guy is going to get an attack of opportunity on you. So, 2 attacks at disadvantage. That's 40, 20. Looking at those.
2 attacks at disadvantage?
Well, the Ogre Blood and then this guy, the regular
Oh,
orc.
I thought we were doing diagonal. I was going from here. Can we not do that diagonal?
Go ahead and show it to me. So start there. That's a wall you're walking through.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
more of okay.
Yeah.
So then 2 attacks,
So yeah, 2 attacks. Okay.
both at disadvantage.
Both at disadvantage. One is the lowers is like 11 and a natural 1. So
Both of them miss.
both of them miss. They just sort of instinctually swing their blades out, not even really sure, just kind of hearing something sort of moving.
So here we go. First things first, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern with my Careful spell.
Okay.
And so that Hypnotic Pattern, draw shape, is going to be... Oh, that's a circle. We don't want that. Draw shape. Draw shape. Draw... What? Why can't I pick the shape?
What kind of shape do you want to draw?
Square.
Yeah, it should just default to square.
What size square?
Up 30 by 30, but it's going to start on where Torgan is. That's the corner, and it's going to come down and over 30, which, if I'm not mistaken, will mean it gets...
Okay. So you should now see it.
Not Laroon, with the corner on Torgan.
Corner on Torgan.
Yes,
Got it.
and I'm going to cast it careful, sorcery point for careful spells. So Choose a number of creatures up to your charisma modifier -4. They automatically succeed the saving throw. So I'm going to be Torgon, Lucky, and Laroon will automatically save on the saving throw here. And your guys have to roll a 15 15 save, wisdom save.
15 wisdom save. Okay. Regular orcs have a +0. The ogre bloods also have a +0. So I'm going to do it in 2 chunks of 3. From left to right, top to bottom, reading style. Here we go. 3d20 for the regular orcs. So the natural 17 should save. So that means this guy is unaffected. However, these two are affected. So I'm going to give him a... It looks like a... Yeah, I'm going to give him a... I don't know what's going on. Icon. There you go. Okay. And now for the Ogre Bloods. Does 15 save?
Yeah, 15 is the save.
15 meets it, beats it. So 2 of the Ogre Bloods save, but this guy over here, he is dazed. What is the effect? They're stunned, dazed?
The effects read as follows. Hypnotic pattern. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay, incapacitated
And
has
the
a speed of
spell
0.
ends when it's damaged by someone or if someone shakes it out of its stupor.
Okay. So that was your movement and action.
And now for my seeing if we can really fuck some shit up here. So I have another sorcery point ability called Twin Spell. When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature with the same spell.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kind of screw that up with Eldritch Blast to get 4 Eldritch Blasts?
Spell an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast gives me 2 blasts.
Yeah, I am thinking.
During this gap, I'd like to reassure Izzy that we're fine. I think we had to come down here anyway. You're fine, buddy. He is having a crisis in the window next to me, and
It's
I can't
okay.
hug people.
I switched over.
So-
It's all good. I'm gonna say it's just meant to add another target. Eldritch Blast inherently can target multiple people if you split the blasts up, right? So I'm gonna say Twin Spell on Eldritch Blast, negative, Ghost Rider. You could Twin Spell a Healing Word. You could Twin Spell some other things. Also, well, what's the highest level spell you can cast? Can't hear you.
Wrong one. 3rd level.
3rd level. And Hypnotic Pattern is?
3rd level.
Ah, I see why you were going for a cantrip now.
Yes. Speaking of, let me write that down. 1, 2, 3. Whew, okay.
Well, you would have to quicken Eldritch Blast to even cast it.
No, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Right, but it's an action.
Oh, yeah,
So
but
you have to quicken.
But you can quicken something. I believe you can quicken something without worrying about that, right?
Yeah, you'd have to quicken it
Yeah.
and then Twin Spell it.
Yeah.
But, okay.
In that case, I am going to... I am going to quicken a ray of firebolt, actually. I'm going to firebolt.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm going to quicken and twin firebolt.
Nice.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send...
Okay. All right, I got him. Start with the first guy.
Ooh, these are both both gonna miss. First guy 7 plus 6 for 13.
13 does hit.
Ooh, okay. The next one is equally a 13, but I think that misses his 18 AC.
That does miss the 18 AC.
Yeah. Okay, so that hits, so that's 2d10. And if they have anything flammable on them, it does catch.
Okay.
So that's just going to be 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Okay. So that guy is still up, but he is now damaged. Yeah, the other one pings off of his armor. I'm going to say some of the hide starts to catch for this guy down here. I think that's it for cards. I, however, need to roll the...
Quick point of order that I forgot about. So I forgot that I Great Weapon Mastered the attack on the creature attacking Lucky.
Okay.
And so I did not add the extra 10 points of damage that's supposed to come with that.
Okay. Well, it still is up, so...
I just wanted to
But, yeah.
see, 10 points can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. No, 10 points is 10 points
Yes,
is
clearly
massive.
it can.
Yeah. So, I added the 10 points on there. He's down to 9 now.
Thank you.
I rolled the death saves for our dwarven NPCs. I did not roll the death saves for them last turn. Let me do that real quick. Okay.
Trying to get back in the midnight groove. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. It's a different beast. So, that is it for the cards' new round.
Oh, thank God, the healer goes before I do. But by 1.
Okay. Valis, with the double turn, you are up.
Okay, I swear I gotta remember which alt key I made my push to talk. One of these days I'll pick it up. All right, I think we are going to have to heal a bunch of people. So I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend a sorcery point, which brings me up to 5 out of 7 that I have.
Spend.
To extend the spell range, distance spell,
Okay.
which will let me reach Lucky with a cure wounds.
Yep.
And so I am going to cure wounds Lucky, and that's a D8.
Okay.
That's 7 points.
Ooh, she is just in range.
I know.
Nice.
But 7 HP for Lucky. And then I am going to bonus action. I'm going to do another sorcery point to twin a spell of Healing Word at both of our dwarven buddies. Oh no, they are way too far away.
Yeah. So you, according to the home rule, you can't use 2 spells that have the same dice.
You have to use the different type, either a healing and a buff, healing and a damage. You can't use, the same spell type.
But you know what? What is your heroic path?
Path of the Healer.
I will bend that rule for you specifically because
What?
it is your heroic destiny as a healer. For those of you at home, those of you that don't know, in Midnight, because it is such a brutal world, all characters have not just a class, not just a background, and an archetype when they reach the appropriate level. They also have a separate set of boons, which is in story, the world itself sort of battling back against the darkness, known as a heroic path. If I'm not mistaken, as Eric thinks, he is heroic path of the healer. Izzy, the rune is Quickened. Lucky is a pure blood. Giant blooded Shaq the Powerful, and Guardian is Torgon.
I was mistaken. It's actually 60 feet for Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move my character. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's the thing I need.
Okay,
I'm
transition.
going to move here, which puts me in 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to twin a healing word to our 2 dwarven buddies.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled 2 3s on the dice, so they both get 7.
Nice.
They both get 7 HP.
Well, it's 3.
On top of the other 7, or?
No, it's
No,
for the dwarves.
This is the dwarves.
Okay, good.
I rolled it 1d4 plus my charisma modifier,
Mm-hmm.
and so I rolled 2 d4s, and each d4 was a 3.
Got it.
So they
I
both
follow.
get 6.
Nicely done.
And that is quite possibly everything I'm able to do right now.
Yeah, that is a lot. You did a whole lot there. Nicely done,
All right, I'm gonna
Velis.
take a nap. Peace out.
After Velis, it is Lucky. You do wake up.
I'm alive.
You are
so
alive.
she's going to use half her movement to stand, and then, still bleeding from the everywhere, angry fight, because that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Boromir taught us the way. You don't stop fighting until you're actually dead. That's a lie. You don't stop fighting until everyone around you is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to do so. Please and thank you. Yeah, amazing. That's a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Yeah.
You're
That's
attacking.
terrible.
You're attacking the dude
Short
in
sword.
front of
The
you.
guy right in front of me. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Terrible, terrible, terrible damage, but it's fine. Hold on. That's a 9 damage.
That is exactly what he has. So he is
Yes!
defeated.
And I'm not supposed to touch the guy with the marker, right? I'm not supposed to touch
Correct.
this guy because it'll break the hypnotic.
Correct.
But
Make a perception check
to see if I notice.
because you were unconscious.
I was
when-
unconscious.
when that
Shit.
happened.
That's a 9. I do not notice.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll 2d10 to set the DC.
Okay, I was like, I was just dying, so I'm fine with it.
It's a 10. Yeah.
Shit. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna
Sorry.
try to kill him now. It's fine. Ooh, natural 17
That's gonna
for
hit.
my. Yeah, great, amazing. Stop rolling ones. So that is again 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again with my extra attack.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
17 barely
misses, right?
misses.
Yeah, that's that guy.
Well, hold
That's
on.
fine.
He was incapacitated. So,
He can't use his shield.
hold on. Incapacitated, I believe, grants advantage on the first attack.
Oh shit!
So,
I hit on the first attack though.
you did, but the 17 would have been your advantage roll, right?
Sure.
And so you have one
You
more
just
dice
roll one more
roll
time?
coming to you.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll
no,
roll.
incapacitated can't take actions or reactions. It does not grant advantage.
Then I just sit there.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna take that off of that guy. That was Lucky on the King. Laroon, you're up. Mike. Can't hear you, bud.
I'm sorry, I changed my keybind because I use that button more often. I'm working my way up, avoiding the 2 that are incapacitated. Going for that.
All right, starting on the corner here. Got it. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
10 for the first attack.
10 is going to miss.
13 for the second.
13 barely hits.
For 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay, he is just barely bloodied. The radiant axe or hammer comes crushing into his arms, and the blood sort of pours from the wound and immediately sizzles up and off of him.
All right, and burst of speed attack.
Okay, burst of speed attack.
For 12 points of radiant damage.
What was it to hit?
15 plus 8. So
yeah. Okay, absolutely. The second strike comes crushing into the orc. He is defeated. Anything else, Laroon?
No, I think that's all I got.
Okay, that is what you got. Then after Laroon, my guys are on a jack. They are up now. So, back over here. Incapacitated. They don't have a saving throw against that at the end of their turn, do they?
No saves.
No saves. Got it. So
It just, if someone comes up and is just like, hey, you're being lollygagging, they'll snap back to it.
okay. I don't think these orcs are that smart, but they are smart enough to see a wizard and want to kill it. So Shaq,
Yeah,
you
that.
may make an attack of opportunity.
You damn right I will.
Use Sentinel.
If I had it, I would. That would be 8 plus. Sorry, character sheet. That's an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
7. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the other guy. Cool.
Yeah. It's a smaller one. So a 15
Yes.
does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do. 11.
11 points of damage is one more than what you needed to drop him.
The wizard.
Nicely done. So the guy sort of turns and he goes to run, and as he does, the massive fist of Shaq the Powerful comes crushing into the back of his head, and he just comes skidding to the floor right here in front of Valis. That is it for my regular orcs. Ogre Bloods are getting down to it. Double attack on Laroon. So both of those are going to hit with a 22 being the lower.
Yep.
Ooh, big damage. Right, I have multiple mice, miskies, mouses.
Miska Muska.
Miska Muska, so 25 points of
Mickey.
damage. Onto Laroon. And then Ogre Blood here is, boy is he surrounded, but he doesn't have much else he can do. He's going to attack Shaq and then Torgan. Uh, 21 to hit Shaq, 18 to hit Torgan.
Ouch.
Does that
Yeah, that hits.
that hits both of you? Okay. So rolling damage. Shaq is first. So Shaq, you're gonna suffer 5 points of damage, and
Good night.
you got healed.
I did.
I apologize, Valis. Were you healed the unconscious dwarves,
Yes,
yes,
I healed.
not me.
the NPCs? I apologize. I always think of you as
I'm out.
dwarf.
I did not realize that Shaq was that low. My apologies.
Cool.
And Torgan, you're gonna take 10 down to 5. Okay, that is it for bad guys. Up next is Shaq the Powerful. Death saving throw, please. Nice, that's a save.
Success.
Okay. After Shaq, Torgan, you're up.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, no. I don't go down
Oh, that's
because I'm an orc.
Half orc resilience.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I am sitting at 1 hit point because orc.
That's right. So go ahead and take your turn.
I was like, wait a minute. Something's wrong here.
Nice.
All right. Angry orc. I would like to attack the jerk in front of me.
Yeah. A natural 20 on the dude right in front of you.
With the axe, that is D8. 7, 14
Is anyone dead?
plus
No.
4.
Yeah.
14 plus 4 is 18 points of
18.
damage. Way more than necessary. This guy, as with the axe, and it's in your hands, they're relatively small, but it's like butchering beef. Just the thud that cleaves into the torso of the bad guys. Checking in on the map, there's only 3 of them that remain, all over here by Laroon. You still have turn to do. Go for it, Shaq.
Yeah. Which of the 2 by Laroon look the bloodiest?
So if they have empty circle, so the one on the far side.
I don't think I can see him. I mean, kind of, but from where I am, I'm probably not seeing.
I mean, you can maybe see them, given he's moving around. But these 2 guys are clearly enamored.
Bloodied.
No, this guy's bloodied.
Enamored.
This
Okay.
guy's bloodied, but
Then I
both
would
of
like to
them
throw
are enamored.
the second axe at this friend.
Ping it for me.
The ogre blooded.
Oh, the ogre blood. Okay. Yeah, you.
Throw the axe at him.
I think to get without cover, you need to move there.
Yes.
Wow. Another natural 20. Nicely done. I shifted you 2 squares.
And it's all digital, so I ain't doing anything wrong.
No? You're
Um,
good?
I will now roll 1s the rest of the night. So that is 6 points of damage.
Well, 2 double
Sorry,
to 4.
Double to 10.
10. Okay. Got it?
Yeah, 360 no scope.
Yes. Okay.
And then I'd like to use the rest of my movement.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that this is going to be a cool little thematic thing, and I'm going to like catch it on the run back.
Nice. Absolutely.
And I'm going to basically try and flying kick because I'm just using martial arts. I'm not using flurry of blows.
Okay. Yeah, you get one bonus attack, unarmed bonus attack. Go for it.
I am gonna unarmed. This is gonna be a flying sidekick because monk.
Absolutely.
And that is not gonna hit, but it's gonna look really cool.
It does look really cool. So with 9 on the dice, you have what, like a +7 that ends up being 6.
Plus 6.
Plus
yeah.
6. Is that including the +1? Oh, because unarmed
'Cause
doesn't
it's
have
unarmed.
the
Correct.
enhancement. I got you. So yeah, Shaq, you come running in, you leap into the air. The ogre blood, one of the few orcs that sort of comes close to your stature, ducks to the side as this massive bunch of orc meat comes hurling at him. After Shaq, the powerful Torgon, you're up.
So I will move right here.
Okay.
And continuing to hum Break It Down to myself as I'm raging.
Yeah.
I am going to attack the top one first.
Okay.
That is at advantage because Shaq is threatening him.
Yeah.
And Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That definitely does not hit. Both of these dice are off limits.
Oh no.
And the other one is a soft 20 to hit.
Soft 20 does hit.
Yeah. Okay. And that is 8 plus 6, 14, plus another 10, 24.
24 points of damage. That is a massive hit. The guy is barely holding on. I finally remembered to turn off the background chat beep. So sorry about
I'm so proud of you.
sorry about the weird beeps, guys. At home. Anything else, Torgon?
Let's see. That I think will have to do it.
Okay.
That's all. Like,
Then, at the end of the round, the dwarves that are here, I just put them... Usually if I have to manage an NPC, I kind of just stick them at the back of the initiative. Because. They're going to come rushing over. They're going to roll some attacks. Okay, and roll some more attacks. Okay. All right, so this guy is defeated. He comes, our dwarven buddy here comes rushing in, leaps up with a. It's a smaller than a great axe, so it's like a war axe, and sort of chops down on him twice. The other guy misses the first attack. He does hit the second attack, and only because this dude is already wounded, he does defeat the two orcs that had been incapacitated. So that leaves just the one ogre blood remaining. Last card, flip him up. That's a redraw for me. That's a redraw for me. Queen. Shaq the Powerful. You barely beat him on Dex. You're up first.
All right, let's take a couple attacks.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll both attacks.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 21. The second one is going to be 16, so or 15, so no.
No on the 15, but the 21 does hit.
Yep. Awesome. That is 8 plus 4, 12 points of damage.
That's showtime.
And so he lands down from that flying sidekick after barely hanging on to life and just does the biggest uppercut he can possibly do with this axe.
Absolutely. The and the axe and fist both sort of cleave up into him. I think, part of it is axe chop and then just the follow through of the fist. He definitely, even the heft of the ogre blood just sort of lifts him up off of the ground and sends him tossing back onto the dirt, and Keith disappeared as he had his awesome moment, but he's coming back. And he hits the ground. His armor sort of settles, and as you are all taking these heavy breaths, there's just the slightest moment of calm for you to enjoy. What would you guys like to do?
Rest.
Heal
Would
me.
like to go right behind Laroon
Mhm.
and hit him in the back of the head with the broadside of my axe.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up to Lucky and use the very last spell that I have to cast Cure Wounds on Lucky.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, full cure. That's 8 plus 4 for 12.
Nice.
12 plus 7 is 19. Thank you.
And I am tapped out. Nothing left.
Did that
So am
include
I.
your bonus heals from your heroic path?
Oh, those were gone in the first,
fight.
first fight.
Yeah, just checking.
In a day, and I'm fucking done.
I don't want to
Um,
do anything ever.
I would like to sleep.
Yes.
Not gonna lie. That wasn't the best. Hey, Laroon.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to amend that. I'm going to have used a twin spell, my last sorcery point as well, to have also healed Shaq for
Nice.
also 12.
That's how
I'm
it's done.
very, very helped.
I
I'm busy smashing in the skulls of all the dead orcs.
Okay.
I'm not-
As he's doing that, literally while he's busy, I take my axe and just clang him in the back of the head with the broadside of it.
yeah, that helps.
Take 1 point of clang damage.
Clang damage. Yeah, boys. Both of your weapons are big and impressive. Can we maybe stop making all the noise in case something in this cave hasn't heard us yet, miraculously? And maybe check on those half-dead dwarves that we rushed in here to fucking save.
Yeah. I'd like to ask them how they're doing in Orcish and say, I know I may look like them, but I am happy and here to help you.
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
And that is persuasion.
Mhm.
That is a nice little 18.
Nice. Okay. They eye you briefly, but honestly, why they were just the fact that one, you're traveling with members of other races, and two, they realized who saved them. You know, they watched you bash in the last ogre-blooded orc. So, you hear them. Their accent is thick. For those of you that speak Dwarven, it is so they're speaking in a clan dialect. Most clans are sometimes difficult to understand even amongst themselves.
So they're Scottish.
Yeah, exactly. So. Right, so you heard about the blog, right? The little flick, worth of staying. Well, I mean, you did well enough with the workers to crush him with the axe chopper in the back and then in the head and under the chin, so who could say?
Talk like this all the time. This is your new Cody voice at the house. I will accept nothing else.
I will answer to nothing else.
Do it again!
The Scottish in me is, it slips a lot into other things. It's oddly has gone into Jamaican before, so that's it's weird that those two.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, it's something about swallowing words. But he introduces himself as Golan of the Pardrons, and yes. There's a holdfast nearby, and if you're fit to travel, then we could be there in an hour. And
Let's go.
And
Now,
yes, quickly. And he sort of watches you guys bashing in the heads and fire bolting the bodies. And he looks at his buddy, his brother, and oh, you know, we give him the lacerate, of course, you know, nothing like a dwarven burial. And you see them behead their fallen comrades. And then they sort of grab a piece of, large piece of like rocks that are nearby and kind of crush them with the stone.
I would offer to pick up the biggest rock I can because of my size and
Sure.
be like, "You want help?"
Sure, I mean, yeah, for expediency purposes, you should. Oh, that's okay. Well, what can you say about that? Oh, not much. Okay, right then. Come on. You guys begin to follow Golan. And it's not until you're, I don't know, 200-300 feet away that you guys hear the little pitter-patter of Wendell's feet running up behind you.
Yay, Wendell!
Yeah. Wendell knows how to hide, man. He is happy to be forgotten about whenever the time comes. So, Wendell is with you, just a reminder. But as you're traveling, Golan he starts asking you sort of friendly questions. Oh, well then, I mean, we're right lucky when you came around, but what brings you down into the holds?
Ironically, a faster and safer travel.
I mean, sure, it is better than being up on the top side, I suppose. But yeah, it's the right beauty you came along with you. So it's a good thing
You're welcome.
too. The Bardren hold fast, my town. So they're gonna love you. They're gonna absolutely love you so much. It's gonna be spectacular. And he's kind of looking over you guys, and don't mind me saying, you're a bit of a ragtag bunch, aren't you? I mean, and he kind of looks at Valis, in particular. Like, no offense, didn't know any of y'all were still alive. I thought being as small as you were.
Have been highly over exaggerated.
Oh, that's good to hear. All right. You can tell he has like weird dwarven opinions that have no real basis on anything, but you guys saved him, so he's not gonna push it. He's like, I'm alive, man. This is a win.
Help, I love him.
So, you guys do destroy all the corpses. You continue to move. It is an hour, and you can tell, even though they're both bleeding, even though both of the dwarves are Golan and Nakrek, even though both of them are probably near exhaustion, they move quick, like with a purpose. They know how dangerous it can be here. And they tell you that recently, within the last day or so, they've had a spike of orcish patrols coming through the area. But as you guys arrive, there is a tunnel. It's about 50 feet. It is a very small tunnel. Check again. They're squatting to get through. Yeah, you're like army crawling, and at some points you're having to like Cirque du Soleil, snake your way through a tunnel.
Do that the rest of the episode. Just do that.
So demanding.
Listen, you don't get to have a say. All right? No.
At the end, so near the left-hand cavern wall, there are these dozen sort of 5-foot iron poles sticking up. And this is before you guys get into the tunnel. You can tell all of the poles that they have put up basically head spikes, or filled with orcish heads. And the ones at the bottom are rotten, and you can see beneath them where like skulls and ichor, and they just sort of keep spiking heads down on there, and the ones at the bottoms get crushed, the ones at the bottoms get crushed. So Golan and Nakrik are gonna take at least a head apiece, and probably offer for you guys to, well, you smashed a bunch of them. So if they can grab a head, they will. If not, they don't particularly care about it. And then you can see up on the front of the cavern wall, the entrance to this small tunnel is, you could tell at one point, was quite grand. It was sort of this massive dragon head that they have sort of piled up into them. You would enter through the maw of the dragon, but they've since collapsed part of the tunnel and the jaw so that it sits much lower down, and is more like a grimace or a growl. You're actually kind of crawling in underneath these teeth as you make your way up and into the tunnel. Those of you that are all the medium-sized guys, you're crawling. They're crawling as well. Lucky, Torgan, maybe Laroon, maybe Shaq. I don't think, Valis, you would be familiar with this. As you're traveling through the tunnel, you guys can see that there are murder holes in the ceilings, for basically for like dwarves to be over the pit, over the tunnel, and to just be stabbing down into it. You guys have sort of soldiery backgrounds. The dwarf and the orc from the dwarven town absolutely would. As you guys crawl into the larger room, you can hear people overhead. You can hear people in the other walls. The boots thumping along the stone, sort of the rapid footfalls as soldiers come rushing to the area. The clang of weapons. So stepping to the edges of the wall, the doors open and they sort of come rushing in to encircle you all with a military precision. There's about 30 dwarven warriors that come in with spikes and swords drawn. Golan just sort of smiles at them as they come in. Oh, right. So, how's everybody doing? It's good. Hey, how's the wife? Right. Oh, right. Anyway, getting on with it. These guys, they did me a right good job and saved my neck. Super smooth people right there. Because that's apparently the only thing that Cody's NPCs know how to say. To say somebody is cool, it is super smooth. But that's a different character, so...
I'm fine with this.
Right. The head military officer clearly looks at Golan and goes, "We appreciate the help, Golan, but you recognize that there are procedures for this. No, I understand. I'm not trying to tell you that they shouldn't be talked to, but I'm just saying I'm gonna vouch for them upon the name of my house and the whole fast. So let that say for what it is. It's noted and appreciated. So, friends, as if you prove such, we'd appreciate it if you would disarm and place your weapons in the chest here. And they sort of snap and bring forward a dwarven chest. We'd ask you to speak with the elders and make sure that your intentions are noble. And then the hospitality of the Pardoran Holdfast will be presented for you in its full. These are dark days, and, well, perhaps in a lighter age, we might have been able to greet you without suspicion. Some amongst your number warrant a second look.
I hand over my quarterstaff.
Thank you, Honorable Master. Appreciate it.
She a little sarcastically, can't do anything much with these right now anyway, and she'll hand over whatever because she's like dead. Oh, she can't fight. she knows.
Okay.
But Torgon will he'll like stare at his like great axe and kind of like kind of just mess around whether or not he's actually going to give it to them because he really doesn't want to.
You can see some of them recognize, if not the axe specifically, they recognize the make, and they are. It's a mixture of impressed, envious, and also, who'd you kill to take that? You know, so
Yeah.
it's beneficial in one point, but at the same time, it's like, wait a second.
And I'll say in trader's tongue, just on the off chance that one of them might understand me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be wanting this back, and I'll like toss it to him.
They kind of look around. You get the feeling they may not have understood the words, but they understood the idea.
Yeah.
And I'll hand over mine and say, these were a gift, but they have served me well in Dwarven.
Okay. Yeah, they look over you and they kind of you have a weird accent and you're speaking Kurgan Dwarven. So again, it's Italian, right? They're only getting parts of it, but they appreciate that you speak Dwarven. Even a dialect they don't necessarily know. Laroon.
Laroon is gonna hand over the orc great axe that he has, the 5 throwing axes that he has,
Okay.
and then holding his family hammer is going to look at the ones that are holding the chests and say, if anything happens to this, I will tear your throat out with my teeth.
They sort of smile and are accepting of this reality. They're like, yeah, all right.
Lucky tries to mutter under her breath, but it's louder than she means to, and she's like, fucking man, children, and your weapons. Oh my god, can we just go? Like, oh, shit. Sorry.
I'll just give Lucky like a side eye.
What?
And
I'm
like,
tired. I would like to sit. I died for like 10 minutes.
I've died in almost every fight we've been in.
And I would have taken you seriously if you had said, now I need to sit down and fucking rest.
Can I walk up to both of them while they're talking and then just like clap them both on the back of the head and be like,
Lucky immediately collapses. Like, she has no hit points, my dude.
like,
Fuck.
I'm going to walk
Flick.
function and just find a corner and sit down and begin to meditate because goddamn I need to.
They as he sees you starting to settle in, he goes, no, not there. Come with us. And
Okay.
Thadrin and Golan, Thadrin being the head of these guards, gonna lead you into a small but well-furnished chamber. There is a singular cot. There's a clean chamber pot, stone table. There are chairs up enough for each of you. The shelves are empty, but on the table there is I wouldn't call it a feast, but it's a meal. There is some mushroom-based bread. There's meat, if you guys want to make a nature check to figure out what kind, or you can simply enjoy it. Golan is separated from you guys as you are being brought in, and Wendell is sort of dragged in at the very end, and one of them makes a snide comment about him trying to hide and get away. Tosses him in there. I was just watching. That's okay. Never mind. Fine.
He does that. I wouldn't take it personally.
The door closes, and you hear the heavy locking of a thick metal key into the door. You guys can see through the doors like hidey hole looky loo. There are two guards standing outside. What would you guys like to do? Oh, cave peppers and beer. There's also that. You have cave peppers and beer too.
Morgan's drinking that beer.
Okay. It is, yeah, it's a thick stout of a beer. It is, you've heard about people drinking beer as like a meal substitute sort of beer. It's good. It's flavorful.
Roman gladiators.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 17 on the nature check to find out what we're eating.
Yes. So this is a low. It's Ort meat. Ort is I believe, orc troll or orc goblin midnight hybrid. So the meat of their enemies.
I keep that to myself.
I appreciate that. Can I tell?
Nature check. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
anything
love
above
that.
A 14 will tell you.
I
what that
fail.
is.
I don't know. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's well seasoned. You get the feeling that they know how to cook it from many years of practice. But Valis, you're eating?
Yeah, I'm beginning to eat.
Okay. It's a little heavy for your elven stomach, but nothing it's not going to make you sick or anything. You find yourself, you're like, wow, I do so miss those berries and acorns of Erethdor. But
Truly.
yeah. Anybody else?
I am going to be drinking a couple beers.
Nice. Yeah. There are a couple of small like casks, like mini kegs. So they assume you guys are going to drink like dwarves. So there's plenty for you to enjoy. It does help you relax. It does sort of ease your tensions. It's not so alcoholic that you're shit faced or anything like that, but it's solid. After about an hour, the two guards. An hour or two. The guards will. You see some people come, some dwarves. They open the door and Right, hope you've enjoyed the meal. If you'll come with us, please. And they'll sort of filter you out. Two of the guards stay behind you. To the other three people to the front. Looks like they're all military. You suspect everybody here has some military training. As you guys are led down some stairs, some low roofs, and a few short hallways, it's not a very far walk. You open some very official, sort of grand-looking worked stone doors into a council chamber. Golan is there, waiting for the party in the chamber. He is all smiles. The guards up front, you see Thadrin and a couple of other council members. Thadrin will look at the guards after you guys have made your way in. All right, that's enough, friends. We'll take it from here. And they step out as they are dismissed. One of the council members is an older dwarf. He's probably not the oldest on the council, but his hair is thick and white, and his beard is braided into two beautiful braids that is all white except for the black that is just right here on his chin, which he's split, and so half of each braid is white and black. The armor he wears is dinged, dented, blunted, broken, but functional. Probably an heirloom piece. And he is muscular. You can tell while he is on the council, he's not been a politician his whole life. In fact, none of these people look like they are traditional politicians. There's about 5 council members. Thadrin is among them. The other individuals, 1 or 2 of them seem slightly less soldiery, probably from private sectors, right? Growing foods, other concerns. But that particular dwarf is standing there. Oh, my son tells me that you've done him a right service in saving his life. Wanted to say, I appreciate it a lot, and as such, you have been determined to be honored guests among the Hold. Honored by Clan Pardern. No. Before we proceed, we would appreciate it if you would be forthcoming in your journeys, that we might assist as best we can to repay the kindness you have done in saving my son's life.
We thank you greatly for the distinction you bestow upon us. The honor is warranted and appreciated.
It is in fact you, Master Elf, that we would delight in hearing the news from abroad from first. Where, specifically, do you hail from?
I hail from the Great Forest.
And how does Earthor? All we've heard is doom of fires burn the trees.
You hear correctly. The fires are pervasive. Much of the forest is under attack. The main hold of Earthor is one of the few safe spaces left in the entire forest. It still holds, but for how much longer we cannot really be sure.
They nod and sort of mutter amongst themselves, not surprised, but it's a mix of hopeful in hearing that Caladrin still holds, but also knowing the bleakness of the world around them.
And I'm sorry, this is NPC. This is Eric asking. What is the thing we are delivering? I forget what it was.
A scroll.
It is in a scroll tube. It has a dragon, metallic brass dragon, on it. And you guys have not been able to open it because whoever attempts to open it, the dragon will attack.
Yes. I'm sorry. Then what I mean to say is it was from I can't remember the distinction.
Thorin of Durgis Rock.
Thorin of Durgis Rock. Thank you.
Asked you, when Durgis Rock fell, asked you to deliver that scroll. And, the Witch Queen embodied her avatar and asked you to deliver it as well. But the contents of which, specifically, you are unsure.
And we're delivering it back to Kalandor?
Yep. Arathor in...
Arathor, yeah.
Yeah. Caladul is the... excuse me. I can move you guys over here.
I just wanted to get all the information correctly before I add it all out to an NPC, and they're like, oh, he's drunk. That's good.
Exactly. So Karaheen, the Karaheen is the central portion of the forest. Caradul is the capital. That is where the Witch Queen sits. It is... A lot of the forest is up, but acres are burned every day. And the Witch Queen, using that place of power, does her best to regrow it every day. It's a losing battle, but that is sort of what is going on here.
Expect in this world.
Yeah, exactly. So there's Caradul. That's where you guys are headed. Whether you want to tell them or not is up to you. You do not have to, but they are asking.
You're familiar with Durgis Rock?
They'll chat amongst themselves. By reputation, yes, we're familiar with Durgis Rock. However, it's not a hold that we've had much contact with in recent years.
And you won't have much contact with them in further years. It has fallen.
Really?
Yes.
It's a shame.
I am in contact. I am in possession of an item that must make its way back to Caradul, and at this point, it is our journey to bring this item to Caradul.
And what is this? Alright, and what is this item that Thadrin? I don't have enough Scottish differences. I'm not even sure I'm doing Scottish anymore.
You're all good.
Randomly Gaelic. No, it is unknown to me what are the contents of this package, only that I've been tasked by the Witch Queen herself to bring it to the forest.
You see a couple of the council members get a little anxious, a little nervous at the idea that you don't necessarily know what you've brought into the hold. They begin speaking very quickly amongst themselves. And for even people that speak Dwarvish, it is, you're now trying to interpret New Yorican at pace, right? So you're getting parts of it. They essentially have a short argument over not your intention, but the potential danger. And ultimately, it is Galen and his father that invoke their honor as a clan and a house in this hold, for you not to be harassed any further. Right. Well, with that settled, the rest of you, humans, all ones, perhaps you'd be so kind as to share with us where you're from and what your intentions are with our humble city. Well, don't speak up all at once now. Just somebody should answer me.
Sorry, focusing on that whole bleeding out thing.
Yeah, you'll have time to bleed later.
I respect that mentality, sir. My name's Lucky, although I find myself rather unlucky today. Although I didn't die and you're here, so I'm back on embracing the name.
You can hear they sort of have to translate Lucky, kind of amongst themselves, and like a couple of them are like, "Ha, that's like you don't look lucky."
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But sometimes, I'm still here, aren't I? So, I suppose. In any case, I come from all over. Been wandering for a bit. But at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure that the darkness doesn't win. And I'd assume from the fight with those beasts that we're on the same page.
They sort of chuckle at your optimism, but they accept it well enough.
Yeah, she looks beat all to hell and she's like, we're gonna win, guys.
Yep.
She doesn't say it like a plucky anime hero. She says it like a gritty Western hero, but like, she's still there and it's fine. This is true grit Middle Earth style.
Yeah.
So she'll die, but the world will be okay.
Yep. And he sort of casts his eyes over to Torgan. Nothing to say.
Torgan, that's you, buddy.
Yeah,
He's been
I had to
doing that a lot
I had-
lately. He just sort of been spacing out.
I had to unmute myself. That's the thing I'm forgetting. But he just turns and goes, "Fine."
They sort of translate amongst themselves. And where's the fine one from?
I'm from
If-
the north. That's all you need to know.
They find it a begrudging acceptance. If you guys as players need information, I'm happy to share it with you.
Yeah.
The last one that they're gonna talk to, and they almost purposefully skip Laroon. You are more dwarf than anyone else, and as such, you've already sort of proven yourself to them. But Shaq, you are an anomaly.
And I'm talking completely in Dwarven, as trying to be as careful and respectful as I can. I can understand your hesitation. I do not agree with the shadow. I think that this is not the natural order, and we need to restore it. And so I've been helping your fellows, not in this mountain, but elsewhere, trying to claw back whatever little bit we can away from the grip of this evil and try to keep this spark of hope burning.
He's saved my life on more than one occasion. I will vouch that this one belays his blood.
And he saved mine numerous as well.
Ah, romance for the ages.
You know,
Gordon,
the first time he saw me, he punched me across the face, but I don't blame him.
To quote Jessica Day, he's just the most throat punchable boy in all the world.
make a persuasion check with advantage. Okay.
10.
10. They think about it. They talk about it. Well, we appreciate all of you and everything that you've done. We're going to allow Galen and his father now to take you and show you the hospitality the Bardrons have to offer. You there, Shock, was it? You're going to forgive us, but we'd like to introduce you to your new friend. This is Nan. And you see standing stepping into the chamber, just the most grizzled dwarf you can imagine. I mean, he's got like patchy beard, he's got patchy hair, he's got scars literally everywhere. You know, his gloves might be more, they're not just like iron like gloves on his hands, they might be his fingers. You're really not sure. But he just sort of looks at you, and he's got his hands resting on the axes on his side, and right, so Dranranen is his name, but we like to call him Nan. So Dranranen is going to be your friend while you stay here.
So, bodyguard.
Sure.
I'm even willing if you want to make sure.
No, we trust Nan. Isn't that right, Nan? Nan sort of. When he opens his mouth, you can tell he, like, his tongue, even his tongue, is scarred and gnarled. So they
Lucky leans over to Volt, whatever the hell your name is, Eric. Valis. And she just, is it just me, or do you really want to watch the two of them wrestle? Like,
No, it'd be innumerably hilarious to see. The problem is, I'm still unsure who would win.
this is a prime betting opportunity, and I might be losing a lot of blood as we speak, but I'm willing to risk it. I'm gonna ask in the morning. That would be fun.
all right. Now that we've all made some good friends, why don't you come with me, Galen? I'm gonna show you where we're headed. So, let's go. And Galen, sort of happy-go-lucky, is going to lead you guys to a place you discovered as you're traveling. A couple of quick things before we end for the evening. One, the Pardron Holdfast is as close to a city as any of you have ever seen. It is beyond just a small village or township. It is a small city. Golan is a little bit of a local celebrity. Everybody knows him. Everybody likes him, and the fact that you guys saved him does a lot for your reputation. Your story begins to spread quickly, and we are going to pick up next time. You guys will have fully rested, and Golan will have taken you around the town and sort of introduce you guys around. So next week, you guys are going to have some more adventures in Pardron Holdfast, and that is where we are going to pick up.
Yeah.
When you are healed, once you have recovered, your weapons will be returned to you all, with the exception of Shaq. However, your weapons are carried by Nan, who is nearby.
Oh my God, he's Last Samurai. He's got Bob.
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
That's what we're watching tomorrow now.
Yeah, Nan.
Amazing. Thank you.
Nan is your Bob. So
Friends.
pretty much, yeah. When you are not at the house, Bob is with you. Nan is with you.
Seriously,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
totally
we're watching
also
tomorrow.
was like, after all this is done, like on our way out, be like, real quick, you want to go real quick? Just,
No, it's a bet on it. Wrestle when I have money and time,
no,
and I can watch. Properly.
yeah, no, I'm just like on the way out. Like, you want to? As long as our friend is willing to heal us after we're done, let's see what we do here.
Sure. Sounds good. No, that is all good. So, guys,
I don't even care if that's a consensual fight. Can you imagine just the public image of walking around and all of a sudden a giant orc starts beating up one of the most beloved people in town? I don't care who said it was okay. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, hence why we'd have to hype it up as a big event. Like, hey, come watch the new kid get the shit beat out of him. Or, alternatively, watch your hero get the shit beat out of him.
Oh no,
Sell it on pay-per-view.
he's
Yeah.
totally gonna kick the shit out of me, but that
None of
doesn't
these have
mean
good optics.
Yes.
I'm okay. I'm not okay with it.
We can write in a heel turn for someone. It'll be a lot of fun. Look at me using terms like heel turn, babe.
yeah, congratulations.
Down, do 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 do. I'm crotch shopping all over the place, guys. All over the place.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying.
Stone
Next time,
Cold
next.
Shaq the Powerful.
I'm just saying. The
Against
next time,
Nan, the
I
Hitman.
get Showtime, I'm pedigreeing somebody.
Yeah, you have to.
Ah.
You absolutely have to.
Can we just retcon the axe into a giant sledgehammer?
Yeah.
No steel.
If I got a sledgehammer, I'd be so happy.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
A maul.
fair.
There's
Yeah,
gonna be a maul at some point in time.
Only if you hold the hammer portion.
Oh yeah, I have to every attack.
Yeah.
I have
That's-
to-
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are going to say good night. This is our slightly later show, but I do still want us to end at a decent hour. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are Random Encounter Productions. We'll be back on Monday night. You can see us doing Disasters in Danger. That's our big main high fantasy game. And Monday we have a special giveaway from Norse Foundry. It's going to be a metal set of dice. Tune in for that. So we will see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.